tonight. Yay. Hello, how are you? I know I hate that we had so much trouble last night. Yeah, make sure to spread the love and to like my page. So, we're going to work on this little guy. Isn't he cute? So I thought this would be fun. And I think after this, we're probably going to start doing some Christmas. Hello. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, let's put that over there. So he's got a little bit of black and white on him right here. We're going to use this as ruffles. See, it's the burlap with the little snowball mesh. We have the regular jute burlap. Then we have a little bit of this black and white. Look at my ultimate roller. I'm so excited. I'm loving this thing. And then our ribbons are this black and white. Then we have a little bit of sunflower in the fall colors. Black and white in the jute, and then big sunflowers. I like this because it matches really well. So, I already have most everything cut, but I'm going to get you moved in so we can see a little better. Whoops, not that much. Let's see. I think that looks good. Yeah. Aw, dang it. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but sometimes I have a little trouble getting it to there. That's better. Okay. Just ignore the dizziness. All right. I'm going to get used to this zoom. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to do some poofs. So I'll move all this out of the way so we can see. So I'm using a 15 to 24 inch work wreath in black. Bella is right here. There she is. She's sitting back here behind me. I think I'm just kind of standing in front of her. Oh, baby girl. All right. So we're going to take a couple zip ties. And we're going to scrunch it up. Just like this. I'm going to pull out a little bit of that. All right, and I'm going to tie it down. I'm going to start on the bottom. And I like to tie it down right before a tie, just because it helps to hide it a little bit better. And where did I put? There. Okay. And then you can just slide this around the back. Hello, how are you? Alright, so we're going to do about a 10-inch poof. I never measure, I just count. 1, 2, 3. If you need to measure, by all means, measure. I'm just kind of used to doing it, so I just kind of count. Okay? And I put my mesh up on my mesh holder here. It makes it a little bit easier, then I don't have to mess with it. It comes out very quick and easy. Okay. Yeah. She's tired. You know, she didn't even really get to stay outside much today because it rained. So it was so bad here. We actually had hail. soul sister. How are you? Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for blessing my page. Oh, if you would like to get alerted when I'm live, type live in the chat and it will send you a link to my list. Make sure to click on get started so that it will finish and put you on the list. Hello, how are you? Awesome. Thank you. All right. There we go. So we've gotten the first one on. So you see how since we put it right here, you really can't see where it started. Alright, then we're going to take our second little tie. We're going to go up here and open these up. And then we're going to pull it up and start on the second row. Okay, there we go. So I don't cut mine off, I just pull it right up top, take my tie. I like to tie it down just because it keeps it from moving, it keeps it in place. Alright, then we just do the same thing. So see, we started it right before this tie. Thank you. Hey Pamela, how are you? All right. I probably need to take my ribbons off there. I'll just pull them. Okay. Alrighty. The mesh holder came from Susie's Wreath and Things on Etsy. It's awesome. It's 3 levels and it's collapsible. So you can have multiple meshes on here and you can use it to put your ribbons on and cut them as well. It's very, very handy. Okay, so we're almost done. Okay, so this is our last one. So you can see that's where we started. So then when we tie this off, it's seamless. So then you don't end up with any of those kind of strange, not quite right poofs. So that's why I do that. So it's more of a seamless. I think this one's kind of small. Let's fix that one. There we go. Alright, so hello from Nevada. I just cut it off. Okay. I'm just kind of roll this back here. There we go. Take another tie. Run it around the back and tie it down. Hey, Tina. All right. Hey, Trixie. How are you? Okay. So I've got it all tied down. You see how nice and full it is when you do the poofs with this? This jute mesh is wonderful stuff. Okay. Now, move this for a second. Alright, so I cut my ruffles at 20 inches. So, I'm just going to show you a few. So the nice thing about this is I don't have to set anything on it. It just stays where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Yay! You finally get to catch one live. That's awesome. Okay. Alrighty. This is probably just about the last one. So you should be able to get about 18 20-inch from one 10-inch roll. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these. We're going to bring this back. Bring it back up a little bit. Just want to make sure you can see. Alright. Now we're going to take this and we are going to do ruffles. Alright. So we just go right up the center. And you can keep the ends kind of tucked under a little bit to keep it from fraying or to keep it from showing fray. Alright, then you just want to open your tie up, put it down, and tie it back one time. There we go. So if you want to find out when I'm going live, make sure to type live in the chat. And it should send you a message, and then you just need to click on get started. Alright. Hi, Ann. All right. And I love that these are different colors of the burlap. I like that. Thank you, Sue. Ooh, I love Craft Outlet too. And it is so easy to spend $69 there to get that free shipping. Thank you. This is one of my new shirts. I've been having so much fun shopping. So I am making a poof with a ruffle, and we're going to add some curls in. So we need to make it nice and big because this is our sign. So see, this sign is really big. So when you have a big sign, you really want to add a lot so that your wreath gets larger and then it can handle a big sign. Hello, Bianca. How are you? Thank you, Joanne. Okay. And for those of you that ordered the Halloween kit, I'm thinking it's going to go out tomorrow. I had to wait on some boxes, and they finally came today. In the middle of pouring down rain. Poor guy. I felt so bad for him. It started raining right after he got here, and then it started hailing. We had to stand in the garage for a while. And it finally let up enough for him to be able to get him out of his truck. But it was very strange. It was a large hail too. That is the day that you do not want to be a delivery person. They were on my Etsy page, yes, and I will be listing some more hopefully later this week. My signs got shipped out today, so they should be here in a couple days, and then I can get the next one going. So the next one will be fall, and then there's one after that that will be, well, I don't know, we may do another Halloween and then do the fall. So the kits are listed on my Etsy shop, and then what we do is I do a video to show you how to do it, and if you want to follow along with the video you can, or you can just do your own. So and then if you're in our craft group, PTNL, we love it when you come share pictures. If you're not, you can share it here on my page, or you can come join our group. Yes, if you have a Facebook page where you do some type of business, make sure to put it in here. So hopefully people will check out your page. Because we're a community and we like to share each other's stuff. And I just said the S word. Ha! I wasn't talking about mine though. Okay. I'm going to put it on both layers. So I cut 18 of them. So I put it on the bottom and then I put it on the top. Doesn't matter which way you do it. You can put top first if you'd rather. The video for the fall swag is going to be on Wednesday. And it's already queued up and it's on YouTube. Thank you, Barb. I love doing them. It's very therapeutic. I'd be in trouble without my wreath therapy. Hey, Carol. And if this is your first time catching us, make sure to type live in the chat if you want to know when we're going live. Hey Anna, if it's blurry, go out and come back in. A lot of times that will take care of that. Because it's good on my end. It is too, mine too. I like working with this. It's very easy to work with. And it doesn't fray a lot. Me too. This is how I get rid of all my stress. Okay. Hello, Rose. How are you? Hello, Mary Ann. Alrighty. Usually I'm on Sundays, but we did not have any internet last night, so I'm on today. Thank you. I'm glad you made it. I think so too. I love this little Snowball. This was one of my very favorites last year. And I actually used it all year round. I used it at Easter. I think I used some at Valentine's Day. This stuff is awesome. It just kind of adds a little something, I think. Thank you, ladies, for blessing my page. Hello, Regina. How are you? I am going to use that. Alright, so we've gotten all of the basics in. Alright, so these are the ribbons, and I went ahead and cut them. They're all cut at 14 inches, so we have two that are black and white. So this is very black and white. This one is a jute, and it's more kind of subdued. And then we have two sunflower. So I'll just take two, put them together. Now I dovetailed all of these, but I didn't with these because they don't really, you can't really dovetail them very well. Alright, then I'll just take it, just tie it in, and then spread it out like that. Just remember, the ribbons aren't going to fall apart. You can yank on them, so just yank on them. If you need them to get in a certain way, just pull. It's not going to hurt them. Okay. Then I just spread them out. And you can stick your fingers under and kind of do like this. And it helps them curl a little bit, so they'll go more where you want them to. Okay. Okay. Hey Mickey, how are you? Hey Jeannie, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, I just thought it would be so much fun when I saw that sign. This isn't really colors you usually see together when you're doing fall. That's what appealed to me. Thought it would be fun, something different. I like different. Okay. There we go. You okay back there, Bella? You can also do that before you put it on your wreath, if that's a little bit easier for you. And I like to pull mine out to the front just because it makes it easier to see, and when you have ruffles up here, it's really hard to do the crisscross. So I don't. I just do the pull it down. You did. Yeah, you know what? I think it's kind of hard to find the Snowball quite yet because I don't think they've quite gotten that in. Did you hear my child yelling? Oh my goodness. They're playing Fortnite, of course. They get very serious about their Fortnite. I think so too. I like it. You want to see the sign? Okay, hold on. We are going to add the curls in too. So this is the sign. So you see that's where the black and white's coming from. Oh, and we have, look at these. Aren't those so cute? Oh. That's what did it for me. I had to have it. Okay. So I'm putting my ribbons in, and then we're going to come back and put some curls right on top of that. So I just find it easier to put curls on top of the ribbons instead of ribbons on top of the curls. But you can do it whichever way works for you. Okay. And this, I don't know if you saw the supply list, but the sign came from Hobby Lobby, and so did these little pumpkins. I actually went over there to find something Halloweenish, and they didn't really have much out yet, but I found some cute fall stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing on the top. And I'm going to pull it out front as well. And when we're done here, y'all need to hop over to Hazy's Heart and Home. She is going to be live too. And so is Crazy Maisie's Creation. She's going to be live, I think, at 9:30. Okay. So there's all kinds of lives going on tonight. You can just go from one to the next. Sometimes I have so many people on that I like that are live, I'll have a couple, 2 or 3 going at the same time. Do y'all do that, or is it just crazy me? Yeah. It's fun. I like doing lives because it's just fun. If you're having any trouble, go out and come back in. That usually fixes it. Because it could be whatever server they have you signed in with Facebook. And sometimes that happens. So usually if you go out and come back in, that fixes it. Ha ha ha. See, I'm not the only one. It's fun. Although it can be a challenge to keep up with the conversation, but that's fun too. It's easy to spend way too much time on Facebook. And if y'all have a business page, make sure to share your business page name on here so people can check you out. I know, right, Susan? What do you want to join, Rosemary? Oh, so after me is going to be Hazy's Heart and Home. Actually, I think she might be live now. And Crazy Maisie's Creations. Okay. And they're both awesome and both funny. I don't know of anybody else that's going on tonight, but I'm sure there's some. Alright, so we got all the ribbons in. Now, let's pull this back. Try not to hit the puppy. Alright, so now I'm just going to pull this back up. If you run this under the ruler, then it keeps it from rolling backwards. Alright, let's see if we can. Alright, I'm just going to cut these at 10 inches. So, let's see. It's nice. I don't have to set something on it to hold it still. What is that? Bug on my table. Not cool. Okay. All right. This came from Susie's Wreath and Things on Etsy. She makes these and sells them. It's called Collapsible, Ultimate Collapsible Mesh Roller. And it's pretty awesome. I'll just tell you. This mesh right here, it's the fabric mesh, and this came from Hobby Lobby too. Although I am sure Mari has it on the list because she's the bomb. If you go to Etsy, just look up Susie's Wreaths and Things. And that will bring up her shop. see. I don't know if we're going to put it in every one, so let's see what we think. So I'm just going to take this and roll it. You don't have to roll it tightly, like that. Just pinch it, and then I'm going to start putting it in. So I didn't want too much black and white, so that's why we're just doing some curls. So let's start with every other one and see how we like that. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Mari. Okay. So let's see how we like it with every other one, and then we'll decide. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you? They do. They actually have several different colors. I think it is new. Well, actually, I think I saw some of this last year. I'm not sure what the package says. I think. Yeah, it says fabric mesh on it. So. It's where this actually was where the Christmas was. So if you're in there looking for it, go look in the Christmas section because that's where it was. Now the pumpkins and the Scarecrow were in with fall, but this was actually in with Christmas. That tells you just how much I have to walk around the store before I leave. Okay, I like that. I'm good. Hey, Donna. So, I didn't want to put too much black and white in here because when I put a sign on, I want it to stand out. So, if I have too much, it'll blend in. So, here we go. Jeannie, Trendy Tree's in the house. My favorite person, Jeannie's on here. She is the reason I started doing these videos, y'all. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now I think we have enough of these. Oh, there. Thank you. How are you doing? Thank you, Elizabeth. All right. So, fibers, you can either do, let's see, where are they? These, which are the adhesive back cable ties, mounts. So I think that's what we're going to do tonight. Or you can put a little piece of foam or a little piece of cardboard or anything like that and staple on. And this is really thick. See, this is very thick wood, so you could easily staple on in here. I just usually put a couple pipe cleaners on here. But tonight, I think we're going to use these mounts. Okay. Alright. So of course I forgot to turn on Mr. Glue Gun. So let's look at where we're going to put these while we're waiting on that to heat up. Alright. these cute, I love these. They have the white, and the white's like a plastic, and then the black and white, it's fabric. But it's really cute. And look, I mean, it's perfect. So, we're going to put him about here. And then let's see. I think we'll put a couple, maybe a white. Yeah. I like to put some things on the bottom too, because oftentimes the bottom gets kind of forgotten. And it just helps bring a little, come on glue gun. This is a very hot glue gun, but boy, it can take a minute to heat up. You did, I bet. One of these years, I'm going to come to that market. I am dying to come. I just couldn't come this year. I had to get home. But I really want to. Thank you, Jeannie. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get some wire cut while we're waiting on him to heat up. He's getting there. Y'all make sure you go and check out Trendy Tree's page and their website. They have awesome supplies. Yes, thank you, Mari. See y'all, she is the bomb. Okay. I do too, Teresa, see? We just like need to have a big group and all go together. That would be so much fun. Okay. Let's see if this is hot enough now. I'm trying not to do the staples because, you know, if I do the staples, Bella will run out of here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I always put some kind of glue or something on here before I put it down, because they will come off. There we go. Thank you. Absolutely it is. I agree. I have something really cute planned with something I got from Trendy Tree recently. In the next week or so. Candy corn, I'm really excited. Okay. Alright, so you can either use zip ties in this, or you can use wire, or you can use pipe cleaners. I think today I'm just going to try not to get my shirt. I'm going to use wire, because I can stick it right through the mesh with no problem. Hey, if you're looking for fabric mesh, I know for a fact that Trendy Tree has it, because I've gotten a lot from there. So, alright. Okay, so we got them all on. Yeah, that's where I got mine too, Laura. Alright. So now, I used wire so that I can just kind of stick it down right through the mesh, and I can get it in the right spot. Because sometimes you can't get it right exactly where you need it. So if you use wire, you can stick it right through the mesh. It's not going to hurt it. Then I just tie it on the top level. Okay. I'll show you that as soon as I get it tied on. Okay. I need to go shut my door. Oh my goodness. Okay. I always like to tie it on in at least 4 spots if possible. All right. And then we'll pull out our ribbon and make sure that we can still see them. Thank you, Judy. I just love this little guy. He is so cute. Okay, last one. Oh no, Jeannie, I hope you find it. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to find the... Alright. I got this side down. I'm trying to find the wire. I got it. Haha. Alright. Thank you, Melissa. Alright, now. So there's where I tied it. There's 1. There's 2, 3, 4. So now when I do my wreath, I always do the shape test. I want to make sure it is on there and it is on there good. And then I go through, pull out my ribbons. So I want to make sure you can see all those pretty colors. Okay. Because they certainly get messed up when I'm in there trying to get it tied. There we go. Better. Okay. So we got that part done. Now we can add on our little pumpkins. Alright. So I'm going to put a couple up top. I love these things. I might have to go get some more before they sell out. So I'm just going to put a little glue on them. And the great thing about these work wreaths is that you can glue right to the ties. They make an excellent base to glue onto. And they will hold on to that. Okay. Let's do one over here. So when I'm doing this, I like to try to even it, balance it out. You don't have to do 3s. There aren't really rules for wreath making. But I just think it looks a little better if you balance it. Okay. So, you see, I told you this thing gets hot. You see that smoking? I'm telling you, this thing gets so hot. It is not one that you would want to accidentally burn yourself with. I know I've done it. It hurts. Alright, so I'm going to put some... I'm going to pull out my ribbons here a little bit. I'm going to put some on the bottom. It just helps to add a little dimension if you put some on the bottom. So then it has that magic effect of making your eye go around. I like that. Okay. Okay. So I'm using the white and the black and white. So you see how you can really see it because it's the contrast? Let's use one more white and then I think we'll be good. Let's put one up here. Alright. Get it in there. There we go. Thank you, Lacey. Alright. I think we got it. Alright, let me pull this back up. Alright. And we got it. So what'd you think? I like it. I like how it turned out. Ooh, this is heavy. That is a heavy sign. I'm going to tell you. I really like it though. Now you can also, if you wanted to, you could put some sunflowers in. I don't think I'm going to because I think I really like the pumpkins. But just an idea, you could put some sunflowers in a couple places just to even add a little bit more brightness and color. Awesome, I think it turned out great. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And make sure that you go check out Hazy's Heart and Home. Hey, Teresa and Crazy Maisie. Because I'll be over there at those. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Joanne. Hey, Darlene. How are you? All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. No sunflowers. Yeah, I didn't add them. So, I like the pumpkins. They're cute. No worries. It will be out here for you to watch it later. Little black. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, it's too bad I don't have any of those. I love that idea. Awesome. Well, I sure enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Paulette. All right, so do y'all have any questions that we didn't catch? Okay, so the frame came from Craft Outlet. This ribbon and this ribbon, I think you can get this one on Craft Outlet. This one and this one came from Carolina Pottery. This is from Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby. And then the mesh is actually from my stock last year, but I think they have some at check Trendy Tree and check Craft Outlet. Wednesday is the fall swag. So, thank you, Kim. So that's going to be fun, too. Mari, how are you keeping up with all those names? Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Diane. And there's always a supply list, so you should be able to see it. It should be listed on my page with some suggestions if we can't find where something went. Oh, that is so pretty, Mary. I love it. All right, well, y'all have a wonderful night. I am going to get something to drink. I have my water. And then I'm going to go watch some lives. So I hope y'all will come and join me. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see you on Wednesday. Okay? Bye-bye.